Sup, Ryu here for the Council Network. Welcome to the Arrow / Felicity and Friends Season 4, Episode 20 Review, Genesis. Now, I'll say it again. Last week, they should not have done what they did with The Flash. But then again, that's just kind of stupid. There's a lot going on in this episode about Diggle. And I'm going to rephrase a few things from a couple weeks ago. So, I don't want this sounding kind of like an angry video about just hate for Felicity. That's not what the case is. And I watched the episode online for free. Just throwing that out there. Secondly, sorry the Flash review didn't go up yesterday. I was actually got a little kind of consumed by time. No puns intended when it came to coming back and actually getting videos out. So my apologies. It got really late by the time I got home. Lastly, we're going to probably try to get out those Daredevil reviews that we've been promising, the backlog of that, at the end of the weekend. So, just Legends of Tomorrow to go. It happens tonight and we put the review tomorrow. So, honestly, throughout the whole season, it's been feeling like the Diggle season. And I'm going to explain this. Besides what we hate, and I shouldn't really have to go into, the love fest that has been this season, and the shitty-ass writing, which I will go into. This season was dedicated to Diggle, and it was pretty much setting up for someone in Diggle's party or Diggle himself to go. But no. Now I'm kind of left with this feeling, especially after this episode. It's like, well, what are you going to do with Diggle as a story for Season 5? Here's my daughter. I'm raising my daughter. I have grief over my brother. But I call it Felicity. I call it Laurel's death. See what I mean? There's big problems there. So, I have to do this all alone. I'm going to take the weekend off. Of course, Felicity comes. Yeah. Oliver, please, no more Felicity around you for a while. That'd be great. I don't have a problem with Felicity because if we go back to Season 1, Season 2, she was great. Season 3, Season 4, she was shit. It still is shit. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. It's not Emily Beckett's fault. I have no problem with the actress. I have the problem the way it's written. And I blame Mark Guggenheim, but we're going to get into that too. So, Oliver goes to another city. I was about to say Star City, but that's really stupid. That's just me being tired and not knowing exactly what city. But they went to a hub city. They went to Hub City to try to get someone to teach them. Oliver obviously thought it was a guy. To teach them magic. Now, this would have been a great time to introduce Zatanna. It starts with a Z. It would have been a great time to introduce her. But no, we get this kind of like beeline story. It's like, oh, I'm an immortal. I'm not going to explain why I'm immortal. Maybe in Season 5 I will, but not now. It's kind of one of those like, this should have been where the death happened and explored for a couple episodes. And I'm actually going to go elaborate on this in a sec. What should have happened is they should have had this in episode 18, 19. Forget about the death. We understand the shit's real. Shit happens. We see people dying all around us. We didn't need that. It just kind of plot armor that goes, well, yeah, put someone in the grave to give more ratings. You know why The Flash has been a much higher rating show since its launch? Because of the strong writing it has. It doesn't just package love. It packages everything you want from a superhero show that's on a budget on the CW. Gives you everything you could want in that aspect. Leaves you wanting more, but it gives you mostly what you want. Even Season 2, even at its worst moments and unexplained things that will probably get explained over the next 3 episodes, it gives you what you want. Arrow, on the other hand, has not. So I just want to throw it out there before we get instant hate. But there's a lot of like writing moments that I just kind of like, oh God, I'm shaking my head at. So, Thea is supposed to be, you know, this symbolization of this is how we're going to recreate the world Adam and Eve after we blow the shit out of it. You know, I thought Genesis was just about corn. Giving people corn. Apparently not. Hey, we're going to take your sister and throw her down here because you're useless to me, but your sister's not because she has interest in Alex because he's got to be kept, you know, in mind control and we're going to recreate the population from the two of you and just raise them through incest. There's a lot wrong with that, but obviously I'm not going to touch upon it because it touches religious aspects, and I want to stay respectable for everyone's religious aspects. Let's not go into it. But this really felt like the Diggle episode. You know, this is everything that was concluding to Diggle's story, you know. From where he started in season 1, I'm looking for my brother. And now it's just kind of, what are you going to get in season 5? A sad Diggle? It doesn't even feel right saying sad Diggle. But God, he did get fucked up in this episode. And him killing his brother, it's just, I don't know if it's me or I didn't care enough to I wasn't fully paying attention. I didn't see his brother go for his gun. That's what he told Lila. I didn't see that. I saw him just like fucking had his head turned, shot his brother, and was like, oh shit, I just shot my brother. No, he's not your brother no more. He was a sick motherfucker who needed to be put to pasture. True problem. But that immortal is still, it annoys me because it's just like, who is she? You can't just say, here, she's an immortal. Give me a little bit more. I'm not asking for like a 3-hour backstory. I'm just asking for a little more detail. I know maybe she was in Constantine, but again, I didn't watch Constantine. How am I supposed to know? It's kind of one of those things. Don't talk to me like I'm other people. I've heard that before from Sarah Lance. And I like how Felicity's using it now. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, nope. Here's my thing though. If you watch the preview for 21, oh, we missed the nuke. We're not going to be able to save anyone. Anyone getting kind of the idea of just what happened in season 1 with the undertaking? And this is what nagged me in the episode. And I know people are probably going to hate me for this. When Oliver's fighting the darkness, and you know, this whole season is him overcoming the light. It could have been written 10 times better. There's a lot of like lines that I'm not going to even touch because they're so poorly written and poorly just executed. Just from the way that, you know, as an actor, I would feel ashamed to actually have to say this shit. And I would just be like, hey, you mind if we change it to this? Because I feel like my character would, especially after 4 years of doing my character, would say it a little bit better. Oh, and no Captain Lance in this whole episode? Because he doesn't matter. Oh, you lost Laurel. You go away till Legends of Tomorrow. You know, until next week, their season finale. I think next week is their season finale. So, not having him there sucks. Next week, having Felicity's dad sucks. Because, I'm sorry, I couldn't give two shits about Felicity's dad or her mom. Her mom is horrendous. Please, she should have been the one to go. Like, in that grave and just build up storyline to why Oliver cared about her. Just fill it in there and throw her in the fucking grave and bring back Laurel. I'm saying it now. But Donna Smoke's not in this episode. This episode was pretty damn okay. Okay, let's put it this way. I'm going to sound like I'm hating on Supergirl, but there's some Supergirl episodes that are kind of cringy, and those episodes are still better than this Arrow episode. Damn, I said it. Because there's a lot that drags this episode down. A lot of it felt rushed, where this could have been executed over 2-3 episodes a lot better. But we had to focus on who's in the grave. Who's going to get attacked? I like how Thea's taken out of the picture. And, of course, the boyfriend now is fucking part of Hive. Thea, you're part of the League of Assassins, and you're freaking out like that? See, this is where the inconsistencies to the writing that I was talking about happens, and it drives me insane. It drives me insane. It's kind of like, oh, this week we want you to believe that Thea is super powerful and can, like, handle herself really well. But next week, we don't want you, we want you to think she's a weak little girl. Like, what? What? I don't even know how to really even go about that. And, just, goddamn. Andy says to Diggle, and Genesis is coming. And, of course, Felicity with the line, I don't think so. Phil Collins said they'd never tour again. That was kind of funny. Not gonna lie, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Not that great, though. It still felt kind of meh. And it didn't, like, here's my thing. When I say it felt kind of mad, the execution of that line wasn't the actor's fault. It was the timing. Because you're in this very serious moment, and it felt really like, oh, you're trying to lighten it up. Well, if you're going dark, haha, then go dark. Don't fucking pussy out last minute. That, just, no, it shouldn't work that way. One thing I do want to touch upon this episode, the action with Diggle and his brother chasing him and everything, that kept my attention. Every time Felicity's like in that romance again, on and off again romance, it drags it down. It really does drag down the episode. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty damn okay episode. 6.5 out of 10. Don't want to hate on the episode. There's just a lot there that dragged it down. And I don't want anyone thinking I'm just going to give it, future episodes of Arrow, just because I'm not going to give it low ratings just because they killed Laurel. I don't care at this point. I'm going to give it low ratings if it deserves low ratings. I'm going to give it high ratings if it deserves high ratings. That's just me being honest. I'm going to be completely blunt with it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. I'm sorry I didn't get the Flash video out on time. Just been fucking exhausted. But that's besides the point. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.